the sweet sound of sighs. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going to be going over our sai and how to make them not make noise. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, simply put, when you have your two sai and you close them. So most forms, when they end, they close by bringing them together, and you come down to your bow, or you do your bow however you do it. But either way, you bring the sai together. Now, this, as you can hear, makes the rattling sound, the metal sound. So how do you get rid of that? Well, there's a few things you're going to look for. One, the center here, it usually bubbles out, so if you can see that, let's see if I can get out of your way, it kind of bubbles out a little bit. That's your first point of contact, so it's going to make the noise. Next is going to be the tip, and then the tip of the actual sai itself. So when we put them together, it's going to hit one of these three. It's going to hit the center, it's going to hit the bottom, or it's going to hit the top. All of which make noise. So you want to reduce that as much as possible. Why? Well, when you're in a competition, for example, or even in the dojo, when you complete your kata, it doesn't matter how great it is. If you hear and then you go to your form, you're still in the form. You're still in the kata. The judges haven't stopped yet. So even your opening of your sai and your closing is part of it. So you want to try and make it as controlled as possible, just like you did the rest of your kata. It does no good to be excellent at your kata, go through all of it flawlessly, and then clang your sai together at the end because you're not thinking about trying to control this section of your kata. So, how do you do that? Well, little tip is I like to wrap the center. So I just put, when I was wrapping it, I just wrapped an X across that a couple times. It helps reduce some noise there. But mainly, truly, it's mainly for when I grab it, I can put my thumb up against it, and it has a good grip there. What I want to show you now is how I do it to pull them together to help reduce the noise. If you do it correctly and you practice well enough, you'll get to where you won't make any noise at all. But for the most part, you might have a little bit of noise. Here's how you do it. So you're going to take your sai and you're going to hold them like this. So this is a traditional stance, or hold for it, right? What I'll do is I'll flip it. Put all of them down, middle finger up. Yeah, I know. But it's important for this. This is how I'm able to do it. So then you take your sai and you put it on your thumb just like you normally would. Put it on. It presses in between there. So you can see my fingers are now in between. And I use my middle finger to grab. And then you just bring it down to do your ending. So you'll hear it, I'm still making a little noise. That's okay. The idea is to make it as much as possible, as quiet as possible. So, same thing. All down, middle finger up, thumb out. You're going to come in, you're going to put it in between, you're going to grab, and then you're going to come down. If you do it correctly, it'll be just like that and be perfectly silent. It is another way of showing control of your weapon. So, remember, at the end of your kata, you've done all your stuff, you're coming back down, you go to close it, think about this, close it nice and quietly, and then bring it down. It's an easy way to close, it's a nice way of making it look clean, sound clean, and make sure that everybody knows that you have full control of your weapon. Alright everyone, well that's all I had for today. Just wanted to go over some sai stuff. So this is just a technique I use for when I'm trying to make my sais quiet when I'm in my forms, and just something I wanted to make sure you had knowledge of and of why. Is this something you already do? Do you do something different to make them silent? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come out. And as always, the more you train, easier to fight.